What's going on, guys? tcshadowkillerx here, and today we're going to be looking at the Studio Series Leader Class Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, The Fallen. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is. We got Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, got some nice artwork there of the Fallen in Egypt. Studio Series, The Fallen, number 91, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Transformers, Takara Tomy, nice same rendition there of The Fallen, another nice rendition of The Fallen, and on the back of the box you have your obligatory product shots, you have your bio there if you want to read it. You got him in his robot mode, you got his gimmicks, you got his Cybertronian jet mode there. And that's basically it for the packaging. So, moving right along, here we have the Fallen, the main antagonist of Revenge of the Fallen. And I love the way he looks, man. I love the way of the Cybertronian, one of the original Cybertronian primes. I wish I could have gotten the original figure. He does have a little trouble standing up here because of his chicken legs there. But let's get close here on the details. See, got a nice head sculpt there. And the black on his helmet here is nothing but soft rubber material. Got some nice blue there for the crest, got some gold in there, some red for the eyes, some silver. Just all around real good paint job here. Got some nice orange flowing through the chest and all around his body. Some nice paint work here, nice detailing here. On the back, got that same orange paint creasing through some of the cracks, some nice detailing and molding there. And yeah, he looks great. He looks exactly how he did in the movie, in my personal opinion, at least, from what we got. He looks great. He stands tall. For accessories, he only comes with one accessory. You get his staff, which you can interlock. You can take this side. There's two tabs that'll plug into these two ports here. Just like so. And that makes his staff, which is just that soft plastic. Oh, sorry guys, the camera is not wanting to cooperate with me today. Let me see. Level you guys out there. Alright, now we'll see. Sorry if it's shaking a little bit here, but yeah, put this together just like so, and you got his staff, which you can't hold it. You need to split it in order for him to hold it. So you bring him here, slide. Whoa, camera, don't fall, please. Okay. Let's just move that up. Okay. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take the staff, slide it through the notch in his hand, then you want to plug the staff together, just like so. Then you want to slide it up, and there you have your Fallen wielding his staff, just like so. And I think that looks awesome. That is a nice intimidating display there of him alone. And I think that looks really good. So we will get right down to the articulation. So we'll just get this out of his hand here. Articulation, his head is on a ball joint, so he can look up that far, he can look down that far, look left that far, look right. Focus, camera, please. Thank you. He can look up that far, down that far, left that far, right that far. Shoulders are weird because you have these little... Okay, I'm sorry, Fallen, but your chicken legs are kind of getting on my nerves here. Alright. You got these that connect his arms to the shoulder blade here. What you're gonna have to basically, when you rotate his arm, as you can see here, when you rotate his arm, this back panel will move, and you're gonna have to untab it to get everything to be able to, like, if you want to get him raising his arm, it'll untab because that ball joint right here just goes in this socket. But you can get full 360 range of movement there at the shoulder. Arms can go out, they in, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow there. You do have a wrist swivel here as well as a hinge at the wrist. Legs, move this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Legs can go forward, they can go back that far, or basically they can go a full 360 if you wanted them to, but there's that. You do have thigh swivel, you do have a knee swivel there, you do have a hinge here at the base knee, just like so. You do get a ankle pivot there, and his toes are individually movable. Nothing at the waist due to how he transforms, but all in regards, I think that his articulation is pretty good, in my opinion, at least. There is also, get this back here, for features, you can remove his helmet, as Optimus Prime just so disrespectfully does in the movie. And I mean, yeah, disrespectfully, but the Fallen was trying to kill the human race, so we'll just demonstrate that. You can pop this off, and then you can have your Prime say, give me your face type scenario, and some nice detailing there on the head. Whoa. And the mouth can open. So we can go, you know, I'm in pain type thing. Ball joint, you can get a full 360 without the head crest here. Left, right, up, down. But that's pretty much it for the head. And there is pretty good light piping. You can, let me just pop his head off here. It's on a ball joint, so it just goes right there. There is pretty light piping. There's a clear plastic here that if you hold a light behind it, it would glow his eyes red. And it goes for the same when it comes to his head crest here. There's clear plastic inside of the crest internally, so if you put this up against the light, it would shine his eyes that nice Decepticon red. So let me just put his head back on. just like so. And you do have a hinge at the ball joint, so you can give him that type of movement there. Sorry. Now let's get down to the transformation. The transformation is only, yeah, as you saw on the box, 17 steps, but it is also pretty involved. So first thing you want to do is you want to come here to the arms, untab this, remove these. I typically remove these just to get them out of the way, but you don't have to necessarily do it. You want to collapse these. So let me put him off to the side so you can see that. These are just on hinges, so when you move the arm, it hinges up and down, just like so. I'm going to hinge them down, set those off to the side. And now, what you want to do is you want to take these horns at the shoulders, fold them in, just like so. You want to take his arms, bring them out as far as they will go, just like so. Then you want to untab them from the shoulder itself, just like that. There's a tab right there that'll go right there. You just want to untab that, bring that up, untab that, bring that up, and get that out of the way for now. Now what you want to do is you want to come to the chest plate here, and this whole assembly will untab from the chest, and you want to shift it on that double hinge right there, up and over the face, just like so. Now what you want to do is you want to come to the arms here, rotate them at the bicep so that the hands are facing upward. Do that same thing on the other side there, just like that. And we'll come back to the arms in a little bit. Now what you want to do is you want to untab the lower region here from the back side. You see there are these two tabs that will go right into these two slots right here on the crotch plate. So you just want to take that and untab it and slide it back. Then once you do that, you want to rotate the legs down, and then you want to bring this whole assembly back, and there's a tab. Alright, there's a tab right there that'll tab right there, so you just want to bring all this up, line everything up, and that will tab in just like so. Then you want to bring his legs and rotate them outward so that the orange is facing you. Then you want to rotate at the knee 180. Then you want to collapse his toes in, just like so. Want to rotate outward, rotate his knee 180. Oh, you also have ankle rotation here. I forgot to mention that. In the articulation, you want to rotate his ankle 180. Collapse his toes in, just like so. Now you want to bring his arms, come back to the arms. We'll come back to the legs in a minute. There's a tab right here on either arm that will go into that slot right there. So you just want to take it, bring that up, tab that in, and that's how that will stay. Bring the same thing on the other side. Bring the arm up, line that tab up, and that will tab in. You can rotate his wrists to make it more flush, if you will, but I mean, this is Cybertronian, so I mean, it's not necessarily going to be the most prettiest thing in the world. Then you want to rotate his legs back, and what you want to do here there's a tab on the knee that will go right into that slot on the shoulder. So you just want to take it, tab it in, just like so. And then you want to rotate his leg backward again on the other side. That tab will go into that slot right there. Line everything up. This one on mine tends to pop out. Let me rotate his arm backward a little bit. Tab that in. It is kind of a fiddly transformation, but you can get it to work. And then you want to come back to the shoulder blade areas. You want to tab or put them back into their ball joint. So you want to raise this ball joint up, just like so. Then you want to clip that back into the ball joint. Make sure the knee stays in place, just like so. And then once you come here, there are tabs. There is one tab right here on the bottom of the shoulder plate that will tab right into his foot right there. So you just want to line that up, and tab that in, just like so. And there you got one side. You want to do the same thing on the other side. You want to line everything up. Just like so. Oh, now he's wanting to fight me, but typical Fallen, right? Want to rotate that inward. There we go. Now, gonna bring this panel up. Pop that ball joint in, just like so. Rotate this. Bring this over. That leg comes right back undone. You want to tab that back in, make sure that it stays in securely, which it does not, because it is a very fiddly transformation. And you just want to line that tab up with which it does not want to do. Alright, let me see here. There we go. Now we come back here, see what we got going on here, just like so. Rearrange that way. This hinge comes down, and that will tab. Oh, it is a very fiddly thing. You just want to take that tab. Come on, man. Go in your home. Thank you. Go in your home. Or not. Go in your home. That's your home. Go for it. There you go. Nice and tabbed securely in. But that brought his knee up, so that's great. Just make sure that tabs right back. Makes everything undone. This thing gets on my nerves sometimes. Let me fix this up. I wish these tabbed back here somewhere to keep them from moving, but that's Hasbro. They tend not to do that, so just want to raise all this up. Put that back down. Bring this tab back in, just like so. Tab that back into the foot. which it does not want to do now. Come on, man. You were just fine earlier. Stay tabbed into the knee, please. This is the only part I hate about this transformation, getting this knee tab to stay in there. It doesn't want to. Let me see if I raise this up and rotate this back. There we go. Let me see if that works. And the thing comes undone. So you just want to pop that back in. Alright, hang on here. We see what we got here. Raise this up. Just like so. Bring that in. And then we can tab this into the foot. Just apparently not. But there is the Fallen basically in his Cybertronian spaceship mode, but he is very flimsy and tends not to want to stay together. Let me see here. Alright, there it is. Now it's all put together. Takes a little time, patience, and not to get too heated over it, but there it is in his Cybertronian space mode. And I think he looks pretty good. We'll lower the camera here so you can see what I'm doing. We'll get here close on the details. Got some nice orange there for the cockpit. Got some nice detailing here. Got some orange there on the front. Some blue there. I mean, yeah, his head is just sitting right here. Some nice blue there on the top. Yeah, his arms are just, and hands are just sitting out here in the open. Some nice orange there. His feet, I mean, yeah, I guess you can say there's like Cybertronian thrusters in a way, but there's the back. There is the top. There is the bottom. And yeah, I think he looks pretty good. Storage wise, for the staff in vehicle mode, you can unclip them from each other, and there are two tabs here on each side that you can take and put in these ports right here on the legs. So you just want to take it, tab it in. Okay. So you just want to take it and tab that in. Just want to take it. Tab that in. Just like so. And there you got your weapon storage for vehicle mode. And yes, it looks ridiculous. I mean, Cybertronian, you know. We don't know what their forms would look like. Don't know how that would go, but there it is. There's the Transformers Studio Series, number 91, The Fallen, from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. And final thoughts on the figure. Yes, I do love him. I do like the way he looks. I love the way he, the detailing. I love the paint. I love the way he feels. It's just, I wish things tabbed together like they should. I just wish things wouldn't stand and not cooperate I wish Hasbro would have done a little bit better regarding the transformation wise, but here he is. If I had the original, I would compare them, but I do not. But I am glad to say that I have a Fallen figure in my collection. So there it is, the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and I hope you please like this video. I hope you have a good day. I hope you, if you feel like subscribing, go right ahead. I mean, it helps. Anything helps. If you want to see more reviews, I plan on doing more. So yeah, that pretty much wraps everything up. There is the not Age of Extinction, but the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Studio Series The Fallen, and please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.